Hey guys, good morning from Sedona. I'm getting ready to go out and play with my horses. Yay, it's a beautiful day out there. But I wanted to pop on here real quick and talk about female hormones. This has been something that's been in the back of my mind lately for a variety of reasons. But a little bit of background. I have always personally struggled with hormone balance ever since I was in my early 20s. Gnarly periods, mid-cycle bleeding, horrific mood swings, all kinds of pain, just bad stuff, right? And I've been to a bunch of different doctors. Again, this is when I was younger. I was not in this field yet. But I took a lot of different steps to try to address what was going on. And I was put on hormonal birth control. This turned me into a raging monster. It was a good time. That's sarcasm. Not a good time. Not a good time at all. I took it for about a month, ended up going off of it and telling my doctor, look, man, do something else. This ain't gonna work. I'm gonna kill someone. Unalive someone, you're supposed to say the word. Anyways, that led me down a path eventually to create my own solutions for female hormone health. Solved it for a long time. There was a naturopathic doctor that I was working with who had made a tincture that was very gentle and very effective. I stayed on this tincture for years and had a lapse in judgment in 2016, moved to Florida for 6 months, stopped taking my tincture. My doctor was here in Arizona, naturopath was here in Arizona. And it seemed to be regulated, it seemed to be okay. When I came back to Arizona, it started kind of getting dysregulated again. And I knew this cycle, I knew what was coming. So I was like, all right, look, I'm a clinical herbalist now. I can do my own stuff. I don't need to be buying from somebody else. I can figure this out. I can, as they say in The Martian, I can science the shit out of this, right? I can do this. So I did. And created this tincture. Ooh, got some glare there. This is called Venus. It's backwards because, But this guy here, this is a 30-day supply. And this is a blend of Dong Quai root, Vitex berry, wild yam root, valerian, lobelia, and hops. This is a clinical strength herbal extract, ethanol extract. It's extracted in alcohol, okay? And this is for female hormone regulation, female reproduction. It's for brain function, mood swings, cramps and bloating, even for thermoregulation. So part of my hormone dysregulation that I started experiencing over the past few years has been trouble with thermoregulation. Now I don't get hot flashes, not quite there yet. Here's hoping. But I do have trouble cooling down. If I get hot, I turn bright red and I stay red for hours. It is really hard for me to cool down. I am not good at thermoregulation. That could also be partly thyroid function, which is also something that I have addressed within myself. And I have, of course, solutions for that too, because your best experiment is yourself. Try everything on myself before I put it out to you guys. But this Venus tincture for female hormone balance has massively helped me with thermoregulation. I used to hate the heat. Boy, talk about angry. I got hot and my mood was, you don't want to be around me, it's bad news. Bad news bears. That has gotten much better. I can now tolerate heat and cold both a lot easier than I could before. And I owe that to this tincture. So this is once a day. This is how I take it, is once a day in the morning after I get up. I brush my teeth, I do my thing, tincture goes in, off I go to have my day. This has helped significantly in balancing my own hormones. I have a ton of clients with testimonials saying it's helped them as well. I've had several women who had been trying to get pregnant for years and were unable to. After a couple of months of consistent use of the Venus tincture, they've become pregnant. So can't promise that obviously for everyone. And this is not a substitution for medical advice, right? I'm not a medical doctor, not making any claims here. Just telling you what has worked for me and what I have observed in my own clients with it. So female hormones, very important. Our mood is massively regulated by the different cycles that our hormones go throughout the month. And we can control that to a greater degree than we thought we could. So there's no reason to suffer. If you're having issues with hormones, if you're having issues with your cycle, having issues with cramps, bloating, mood swings, things like endometriosis, even IBS can have a hormonal component. So if you're interested in learning more about how these specific herbs and berries and roots combined together can help balance your hormones, if you'd like to try it, let me know in the comments and I'll point you in the right direction. Usually takes about 30 days to start seeing the beneficial effects of it. The full effects come in within 2 to 3 months, and it helps to regulate. So once you have gotten to that point of regulation, you can start kind of titrating down a little bit, going to every other day. Another note about the Venus tincture is you do not take it while you are on your period. When your period starts, you stop the tincture for the duration of your cycle, and at the end you start up again. So ladies, there are solutions. Let me know if you're interested in more information.